So I had the privilege of attending the YBGLI 2016 summit. And I really enjoyed myself. I really enjoyed myself. And I took a lot of knowledge, you know, the things that were discussed were things I have been, wanting to know more about. And just to see so many young gay black men like myself and look like me and talk like me and speak like me was just amazing. I really truly am inspired to use my platform for more, and that's why the purpose I'm doing my this YouTube video. For the people who watch me, who have seen me grow over the last 3 or 4 years, for the last couple of months and probably a year, I've been trying to do a better job of using my platform to talk about other issues. I still enjoy my little ratchet TV. I enjoy my reality shows and all that type of stuff. But I'm starting to learn that with great power comes great responsibility. And I have a very strong, voice. I'm very opinionated, and people listen to me whether they can't stand me and they love me to death. So I have to start to use this, for good. And I have, just not just for entertaining, but, try to educate so we can kind of, work on some of these problems that we have in the black community and especially in the black gay communities, because I'm a black gay man. So let's start it off with Thursday. I got here. I left out probably what time I leave out? I left out Memphis. Well, not Memphis. I don't stay in Memphis. I stay in Atlanta. I left out Atlanta probably like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. Got here probably like 11 o'clock Thursday morning. And I just kind of unwinded. I was kind of tired. I'm looking at. I added myself to the group, the YBGLI little group. And I wasn't getting information. I don't know if I didn't get certain emails and stuff, and I was trying to, see who I'm gonna be around, what they be talking about. So I was kind of nervous. I was in the group, and I saw a couple of Facebook, posts on there about people saying what they're gonna wear and all this type of stuff. And me, I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not fashion savvy. I dress like it's 2005. To be honest, I'm just not that big suit and tie guy. Tie, I got a tie now, child. I'm gonna get to that in just a second. But I'm just not that type of person. I like to be comfortable, and I created my own space where I don't have to kind of listen to anyone telling me what I need to wear. I actually ran into the chairman. Okay, and that guy's Deshaun Usher. He's the one, over everything. And I seen him, but I didn't know. I seen like 1 or 2 pictures of him, but I just really did not know him. So he walked up to me and he kind of spoke and he said, "What y'all over here chatting about?" Me and Anthony were talking. And I was just like, "Oh, we were just having a conversation, da da da." And I was like, and I'm trying to ask, "Who is he? What's your name?" And he said, "Well, I'm Deshaun." I was like, "Okay." I said, "Deshaun who?" And I was like, and he looked at me like, bitch. It was so damn funny. I was like, "Oh, okay, Deshaun Usher. Okay. Oh, okay, da da da." And I was like, immediately I felt like, oh, damn. Like, how did I not do my research? Like, I'm on my way on an interview, and I don't even know who the manager is. I don't know who the general manager is. Like, it was just terrible. I felt bad. Friday morning, we get there. I put on me some khakis, and I put on me some a polo shirt, and I put on some some Cole Haans, whatever. And because I didn't know anything about, I didn't participate in the webinar, and that's my fault. And I didn't really just look into it like I should have. But they wanted us to dress business casual, and I did not know that. And I showed up, and immediately one of my friends kind of stopped me and said, "You need a tie." And then I was like, "Oh shit, I feel completely out of place." Like all these people, all these young gay black men are walking around. They got suits on, blazers on. And they just look amazing. I just got on I didn't have on any old thing, but I was comfortable, but looked, professional in my eyes. So, somebody tried to give me a tie, and it was a purple tie. And that shit did not go with anything I had on, child. That shit didn't have, it was a purple tie. I had on a blue and white polo, long sleeve polo. And I was like, girl, this is not going to go. Then he tried to button it up. I was like, girl, my neck is thick. That shit is not going to work. So we just left it alone. And I just said, let me go to the restroom. And I was just like, I don't fit into this space. This is not me. What am I doing here? Da 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 da. Then I went to the restroom, and I was just almost like, I felt like I was getting to that point where I was about to grab a black V-neck. And for those who do not know, when I grab the black V-neck, that means I'm about to go in. I was just like really pissed off and like, look, I'm trying to get knowledge so I can, regurgitate it and give it to people who watch me and follow me, and all the young gay black men who watch me. And I'm just not, like, I'm not getting paid for this. I've had to pay for my own hotel room, my own travel, even though, they were offering, scholarship to those. I'm way too late to even say anything about it. Things happen. So, but I said I had to be here. And as I'm driving, as I'm driving to my hotel room, I called my mother and I talked to her, and I was just explaining to her what was going on, and I just lost it. I just lost it, and I broke down in tears as I was driving. I had to pull over. I just felt like shit. I just felt like, I felt bad. I was just like, and I don't cry. I'm not very emotional, but I just cried because I was just like, I don't fit in. So why? And I don't fit in, and I don't feel comfortable. And my mom's like, no, you got to do what you got to do. You just got to do. So I, got dressed, got my shirt, got me a tie. I got that tie and put it on and got there. And I'm glad I did, because I ended up getting a lot of information about a lot of programs out here to help, black gay men and, just LGBT community, period. So I was like, I'm glad I am here getting this knowledge and receiving this knowledge. And it went very well. The beginning part just made me feel like shit. But, when I got there and everything ended up working out, I felt really good about myself. And I felt, the information that was given to me, I said, yes, I can use this. I can use this, and I can do some good for the community. I wish I had someone who was there, and helping me during my time, and, me becoming a comfortable black gay man. Very, very educated black gay men spoke well, and it just motivated me and moved me. So many from different walks of life. You had HIV positive people, educating them about their experiences in the community, and just hearing. And even me, because a couple of years ago, I used to make, stupid comments and, try to fit in, make jokes. And it's just to see someone and hear their stories about the things that they had to experience. It's just like, we have to do a better job of educating people on HIV awareness, and we have to kill this stigma of HIV, period. And we've all played parts of it. And it's just like, we just have to do a better job, because I've listened to people, especially on Twitter, and people I know personally, make comments about it, and I'm just like, as a man of color, you need to be educated and knowing the things that are around you, because the statistics and the things I'm showing is there are a lot of us walking around here, either we're HIV positive, and we're not on meds, and we're HIV positive, and we don't even know it. Okay, we don't even know it, and it's just like, you don't have time to be making jokes and being ignorant and all that type of stuff. We just don't. We don't have that luxury. We need to kind of, and there's some of the statistics, they were saying a lot over the, I don't know what year, but it was saying out of all the black gay men that are HIV positive, only 13% of them are suppressed. That means that only 13% of them are on medication, and, numbers are low and all that type of stuff. It's just like, oh my God, it's just so sad. And then we talked about discrimination, about, black gay men not being able to get housed, and trans women, trans men not being able to get housed. Amazing to hear it. And then they talked about domestic violence in the black gay community and everything. And I was just like, oh my God, all this information, I was just a sponge. Just a sponge. Now, this is some of the things, I really enjoyed this. I really, really enjoyed this. And I wasn't very talkative. I wasn't very outgoing and speaking to people. I was just observing and trying to see, because this is a space I've never been in. This is a space that I just don't feel comfortable. So I'm just kind of observing. That's normally me. Sometimes I'm very observant when it comes to stuff like this. And I was just like, just soaking up information. But very good. There were some things that I felt like that need to be discussed, but it's just like the elephant in the room, and we're not too much going to do it. It's just some of these people, some of these activist folks, I think some of them just want to be seen. Some of them just want the celebrityism. Some of them, just want the attention, and I felt that from some people. Because some people I know, that have kind of reached out to them while they were working their programs and doing whatever they were doing, about me. And this was years ago. And they kind of shaded me because I didn't, was not into them, as far as, talking to them and dating them. So they kind of just, shunned me, and like, you know, the people that they're doing stuff like, you have to stop using your platform for shit like that. Stop. If you are one of those people and you can't take the pleasure out of your business, you need to stop. You need to stop. You need to stop. Everybody, like, and I think it's hard because, oh, I'm gay, you're gay, we should be meeting. Girl, I might just be coming to you as business wise. I might not be interested. I might find you a good person, but right now I'm only focusing on business. And I've had that experience, and I've heard other people have had experiences like that. And some of them have had the same experiences with the same person that I had the experience with. So it's just like, stop. Girl, stop. Stop that mess. Stop doing that. Stop. Stop. And, other folks, child, I'm just going to have to be honest, honey. They were on this type of, I just want to be a celebrity type of shit. Then when it came time to talk about the issues and stuff, they had no knowledge of their subject. They was not knowledgeable at all. They just looked confused almost. Like, it was just like, I was like, okay. But, everybody has their thing. And I was just paying attention and looking at some of these folks. I know one guy, his name is Elijah. And when he spoke, he was talking about, prep for love. That's PREP, the number 4. I think it's the number 4 or FOR, love. And I love that his campaign, he is over his campaign. And his campaign featured, black people that, it featured people that like look like every ordinary people. It wasn't models. They were just, normal, well, not necessarily normal looking people, but people that you run into a lot. Like, it wasn't no, model or, white woman on there or white man or, I can go out. It's just, it looked real. Like, these like some regular, and he was even in there too. Cakes out and everything. Yes, sis. So, it was, I really, really enjoyed myself. I really did. I did not get a chance to make it Saturday. But my friend did let me know about some of the things that were going on. I got sick. I think I'm allergic to crawfish. I'm not sure. But it sure had me fucked up Saturday, and I didn't do anything Saturday. I felt like crap. But Sunday I did. They kind of did a little wrap up, and they talked about some things. And overall, my experiences were very, very well. But everything's not going to be perfect 100%. I think the location they had was cute. They explained, the reasons of them having their, and in Baton Rouge, it's like, we have to, show up in more places. We just can't have it in Atlanta, New York, and all this. We have to, like, we got to be visible everywhere. And I was like, yes! Because so many people, Baton Rouge is a little, I don't know what to call it, but it's like you wouldn't see so many black gay men. And that was the reason why they said they wanted us to wear ties and suits and all this type of visual culture so we can look professional. To see black gay men in that type of light versus the stereotypical shit that we see on TV shows. So I understood why. And I was like, you know what? I understand why you all have a dress code and all that type of stuff. Because at first I was like, girl, what is a tie gonna do with me saving some folk? What is that gonna do with me getting my message out? And, I understood it. And, and one thing that I did take away from Friday is when someone had made a comment about some, before you comment on some stuff, make sure you do your research. And I didn't, I was getting ready to go off about they getting on my damn nerves with this tie shit. And I didn't do my research. And it ended up, that was the reason why. And like a lot of people complimented us on how we look and just look professional. It was everything. So I got a lot of, other black gay people like myself who can help me, be a better person and leader in the gay community. And that's just all I want. That's all I want is the better of my brothers and sisters. That's all I want. And it's just very important to me because I see so much things going on. So many things are going on. And it just, even young gay black men, 14, 15, 16-year-old who watch me and watch my videos and stuff. I have to be a role model for these black gay men. I have to be, and well, you know, I'm not your role model, yes, but you're in this situation, so you best you can. I can't stand for that. I don't need to be the role model. You say that, but you are a role model, so you have to be responsible with your power. If you can't sit up here and say, you can't take all of this from it and not do it to work. You just can't. It's not gonna happen. You just got to do what you got to do. So I truly enjoy myself. I am so appreciative of Deshaun Usher and his whole crew of beautiful black men putting together this, and it was just amazing. You all will never guess who I sat next to at the summit. I sat next to Ronald Matters. Yes. And those of who know me know I have been shading Miss Ronald Matters for a century. Ever since we have kind of fell out years ago, Ronald Matters was the first person to actually introduce me to YouTube. He told me, you need to do YouTube videos, because I was putting them up on Facebook. And I just started doing YouTube videos, and it just did really good. So I owe him, for letting me know about YouTube and all that type of stuff. We had some disagreements. We didn't see the same. We didn't see each other. We didn't see each other. And, we kind of bumped heads several times. We were he's a Virgo, I'm a Leo. We just bumped heads all the damn time. And I have shaded him so many times. And Daryl Stevens had, he sent a little video, and he was just talking about we have to work together to do better for the community. And I respected that. I was like, and when he was saying that, child, Miss Matters was over there. She was over there snapping, and I felt like she was feeling the spirit. She was shading me a little bit, but I was like, okay, girl. Then Miss Stevens or somebody else started talking about jealousy, and I was like, So we were both at it. We did not speak. I wish we did, and I'm thinking it takes a minute for me to process stuff, but I wish I did. He was not here today. I think he, probably left or whatever. He had to head back to Memphis. But I wish I did. I wish Ronald Matters the best. I think he's a very, very intelligent black man, and he's doing wonderful work with the LGBT community as far as his website, ronaldmatters.com. It's everything. I love his writing. I've always loved his writing. And just to see him still doing his thing is amazing. And we're both from Memphis. Me and Ronald are both from Memphis. And Memphis needs us, especially in the black gay community. So, Ronald Matters, I wanted to send out an apology for anything that I have ever done, all the things I have said, and all the shadiness and stuff, and the cattiness that we have experienced over the years. And I love you, brother. I love you. Just we don't have time to be holding grudges and being upset about anything. We have too much work to do. And I consider myself as just move past all of that. It's time to build. And it's not, we're tearing stuff down, and it's time to build, and it's time to create, and it's time to educate. So I really, really, really enjoyed my time this weekend, and it taught me, and this probably won't be the last video. I'll probably have more, but it's so much to talk about, so much. Yes, I feel it, Then we had the little prayer circle, child. Today we had a little prayer circle, honey, and y'all know I am not religious at all. I have left that go a long time ago, honey. I'm so far left, you would not understand it. But, we had a little prayer circle. It was very moving. I can't think his name is Deontis. I think that's his name. I call him Miss Swoop because she got the little swoop hair thing. It's everything. She reminded me of the man from, I don't know if it's from The Fifth Element. Yes, from The Fifth Element. We had that little swoop. But, there was one guy, and he was talking about theology, and he was just talking about the black churches represent, their purpose, what they have caused. And he did it was just amazing. I cannot think his name is Wimley, with his fine chocolate ass. Ooh, he was preaching. And I didn't expect it because, I didn't expect that. He was very, very educated. Very, very educated. He, I saw him, he's posting stuff on the little group, and I was like, let me add him. I like him. He was kind of like the little shady character, and he kind of fucked with me. I was like, this guy is cool. But he preached the word. It was so many positive things. I can't even think of it right now. I'm just telling you all right after I'm just getting back. But this whole situation, this whole thing was really, really good. I enjoyed it. If you're still watching with me, I appreciate it. That's all I got. I'm definitely going to be hearing more about this in the future. I would definitely. I'm motivated, and I'm about to be dedicated of serving my black gay men, my young gay black men. I have to do a better job, me, because I don't see a lot of us doing it, and that's no shade. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all for watching me, and I'll talk y'all later. Deuces.